So I did my project on my Instagram account because my Facebook, it doesn't have enough material on it, and Instagram only allows you to go back like 2 months. So here we go. So my very first Instagram post was actually not even of myself, my family, or anything. It's my friend's brother. I had recently deleted my Instagram because of some self-harm things, and I just wanted a fresh start when I got back on the social media platform. So I think I was just in a rush to make myself apparent on social media. So when I first started social media, I just posted to post. I think I used a lot of hashtags, which I no longer use anymore either. It's kind of weird to look at my old posts because, like, my friend in the orange shirt has passed away now, and same with my niece. So, like, posts about them now are more memorial type posts rather than actual time posts like this. I posted this when I took the picture in this instance. In high school, my Instagram really revolved around, I think, my athletics. I only included about 50 pictures in the slideshow when I had like 507 on my account. But yeah, I think when I started my new image after everything that had happened, I really wanted to be known as an athlete and someone that was involved. So that's really what took up my Instagram, and I always was posting pictures of me and my friends and family. I was always making sure that me and my friends look good in pictures. We actually had like a group chat, and we would send them to each other to see if everyone was okay with us posting. And I'd always post like, I mean, look at these sunburns. I pretty much was just asking for attention in that picture. So yeah, like I would even post pictures with people that I wasn't super fond of. Like in this picture, one of the girls I wasn't even friends with, but I liked how my dress and hair looked, so I posted it. And same, I don't wear makeup anymore, so it's kind of weird looking at all these pictures with like a lot of makeup on. I think around this time of my Instagram, so 2014, like when I was graduating, was when I really took a turn from not really posting just to post, but posting to express myself. I still post a lot of my friends. My first semester of college, actually, this is the first picture from when I got here that I posted. And it's funny because the girl in the striped dress is actually my roommate now, so it's kind of cool to see we met back then. But I didn't post much. I was more posting of my friends from high school because all these new people were following me, and I didn't want to look like some sort of lame-o. But as I got more comfortable, I think that's when my Instagram became more comfortable. I joined a sorority, which is like what a majority of my photos on my Instagram now, well, the past couple years have been. It's kind of weird to see the shift from athletics to my sorority, even though I do play sports here. My freshman year I played softball, and now I'm playing lacrosse. That's kind of interesting. So yeah, I basically just still posting a lot of like dogs and friends. Like if you look at my Instagram, I would say it's probably 90% me and my friends, 5% me and animals, and 5% my family, mainly my niece and nephew because of my friends. I like see like this picture. I remember posting this because I knew people were having a hard time having the conversation with me after Veda passed away, so I kind of wanted to make it known like that. It's okay to say something to me about it, so then I posted this picture, and I think it actually opened a lot of doors. So since I got to college, I post a lot of like what I'm doing, still a lot of my sorority with my dog. This picture actually blew up kind of on Facebook for me because it kind of brought me full circle from when I deleted my social media to now like accepting who I was. That used to be a really big problem for me. So yeah, still just basically sorority. And then this past year, I think is when my Instagram has become most authentic because I've started posting pictures of photography, pictures that aren't perfect of me. Like for instance, my most recent one. It's okay. Like I do not look pretty in that. The only cool thing is how low my eyelashes look because I'm wearing fake eyelashes, and I say them in the comments. And so as yeah, you can see, still very involved around my friends that more. Actually, it's more around the friends that I met on this alternative breakup. Here, where's the picture right here? As you can see, Danielle, Francesca, the girl with the jean jacket and the gray jacket, now live with me as well. And so my Instagram has more focus on my adventures and stuff with them, with a mix of my sorority and my friends from home still. So yeah, something that I think I really noticed is the longer I was on Instagram, the more I wanted it to reflect who I was, not just posting to get likes or put pictures out there of my life. It's more me. And it might be like the pictures I choose, but I mean, why would you choose pictures you don't like to post? Or I also use Instagram sort of an archive for me of positivity. When I'm like retreating to a place I used to be in, I often look at my Instagram and it makes me smile because, I mean, like I said, these are just a few pictures, but I am expressing myself more and I'm happier with my life, so I like to share that with the world. One thing I would say is like also the longer I've been on here, the more likes I get, so maybe that's also why I'm more comfortable because I have a bigger follower basis and I'm not worried about looking weird if I have like 5 likes on my pictures, which I actually don't really monitor that very closely. I never really noticed how many likes I was getting, like the increase until this project. But yeah, I would say my Instagram went through like 3 big phases, like posting to show that I am important or an athlete in high school, to posting my interests. I would say my Instagram went from non-authentic to very authentic. I mean, not just on Instagram. If you look on any social media, there's pictures of me that you would never post of yourself, but I'm comfortable enough to the point where it doesn't bother me if my friends post these photos, and I think that's was a huge step in my social media, I don't know, career, life, whatever you call it. Yeah. So yeah, the big points I took away from this project was actually I would say it's the genuine of my smile, how genuine my smile is, because I'm actually noticing this as I'm doing this project. If you look very forced, whereas in now it's just looks more in action or live photo, if that makes sense. I feel more genuinely happy, and I think my Instagram really reflects that. So for me, Instagram was almost a way of dealing with issues and posting, so I felt people understood who I was today and don't see me how I was before I deleted my social media. I just really want to show that I still struggle with mental illness, but I have a more positive outlook on life in general, and so I think my Instagram really reflects that. I feel like the deeper I get into my Instagram, the more authentic it does get, the more I tear it apart. So yeah, like I said, I would say it's mostly just photos of me and my friends that make me happy, and I post them because I like them, and it's my Instagram.